Going. Let's double check. Let me turn that off.
What if Garrett will be watching?
Yeah. That's true. Waiting for a full sense. I don't need that. I can do that. How you been?
Pretty good. Not too bad.
Ditto. What's on the mini feed? Guess we don't need that. Live chat? Just go live. Stupid thing.
Except for the Packers thing. That was
Ooh.
that was rough.
That was rough. It was so rough I fell asleep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There was
I definitely fell asleep for
all
that.
4 games this weekend were crazy.
Yeah, they were good.
They were all good. It was awesome.
I know. I was like really surprised and not upset about it.
No, how could you be?
Cool. Just rattling the door open. What do I want? I want this. 35. Give me 36. Boom. I got my notes.
You do good. I don't have any.
Shocker.
Right? Yeah.
That's never happened before.
No, I used to do notes all the time, and then
Oh yeah, I forgot. I need get some light on the situation. What's all? Oh yeah, look at.
That's better.
I'm glowing.
That's better.
I'm glowing with this.
That is
this
better.
view. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
We're live.
Hello. Welcome back.
OFC 36.
Number 36. 3 dozen
Yeah.
in the books. Almost.
Triple does.
So, we're back in the swing of things here.
Ba-doom-tsh.
Yeah.
It's a golf podcast. That's the one joke for the day. We're out.
Yeah, we can't top that.
Nope, it's probably going to be around 59 minutes and 30 seconds of just absolute trash now.
Yeah. Well, that tournament was, I mean, I wouldn't call it trash, but I also wouldn't call it anything too exciting. Not that great. I mean, after 2 days, there was nobody on top of the leaderboard that I recognized.
Oh, we were talking about the tournament that just happened.
That's usually,
we're going to talk about.
That's usually what we do. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We could do that.
Yeah, the American Express.
Yeah. Amex, baby.
Yeah.
Put it on
I don't
the
know.
Amex.
I wasn't that enthralled with it. I did watch the first 2 days, and then
Okay, good. That's 2 more days than I watched.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Not that I've. Not that I don't care.
Yeah, but it's.
But I
No,
don't.
we're getting there. I mean, actually, next week is the Farmers, and that's going to be cool. I'm going to be more interested in that. And there's going to be less football going on.
Well, and I also think we're going to talk about this, but we're going to have some investments.
Well, oh, sure, yeah.
We're going to have our squad.
Yeah, fantasy golf is starting soon, which is very exciting. But
Yeah,
we'll
there
get
was,
to that, though. We'll get to that at the turn.
Yeah, and I thought it was like a weird collection of people at the top, but it's also funny because they shot. He shot 20. Hudson Swafford, by the way,
Yeah, congrats, Hudson Swafford.
shot 20.
Just made his way onto our squad just moments
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, FYI.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Hudson Swafford shot 23 under,
Yeah.
which is
Well, 3 separate courses. It didn't look like the La Quinta course was playing very difficult.
yeah no, and I didn't think so because that's more resorty.
Right.
So I figured that was going to be the one that would be the easiest of the bunch.
Yeah, but I mean, people also played well at Nicholas. Yeah, I don't know. It was fun after 2 days, and then, I didn't watch because of the, football. It was a pretty big divisional playoff weekend. I mean, every single game was amazing.
Right, and that's why I was actually thinking about that. I was like, it's gonna be hard to talk about golf. Like football was so good.
It was.
Not even that it was good; it was just so much better than golf. Obviously,
Yeah,
way more exciting.
Yeah, it was. It was arguably the most exciting weekend in football playoffs ever.
It
I
could be.
think it would be hard to argue against it. In fact,
Yeah, and I have a short term memory with that stuff. Like You know, some people they're very good at remembering.
Yeah.
Be like, no, 93.
Right.
I'm like, nah, I'm out. I don't know what you're talking about. So.
I agree with you. I'm the same way. Like I wouldn't be able to remember it exactly. He said 2 years from now, I'll be. Someone would have to remind me of how good this
Right.
past weekend was,
Exactly.
and I would probably be able to remember. Be like, oh yeah, it was every single game came down to a field goal to end regulation,
Yeah, and
and one went into overtime, maybe two.
See, short-term memory.
Yeah, no,
Shot.
only one went to the final one. Chiefs and Bills went to overtime, but the other three were tied with seconds
Oh,
left,
yeah.
and then were finished with a field goal. So like it's
That Chiefs game was nuts.
insane.
That was a wild couple minutes of football.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Let's see.
But the reason we're here is not football. So
No. Although Hudson Swafford, he is a Georgia Bulldog,
good.
and they recently won in
Nice.
in football.
Yeah, he did. I mean, Keith Mitchell is a Bulldog.
Is he really?
I think so. Yeah.
I think that's full. I think you're full of shit.
Grayson Sig, who I was looking at for our fantasy team, is another Bulldog. He got like Patrick Reed.
He's not a full one.
Yeah, there's.
I don't think Georgia would claim him.
There's a lot. A lot of guys on tour that went to Georgia.
He did go to Georgia.
Yeah, I'm not fucking
Son
with
of
you.
a bitch.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah.
Keith, you dirty dog. I was kind of paying attention to the Abu Dhabi Golf Championship
Okay.
as well. Thomas Pieters, he won.
Okay. Yeah.
No, that was it. I just thought it was cool. And then
The Abu is that the tour that they're trying to get?
I don't know because Rory
No.
played there.
Okay.
Rory, Tyrell Hatton.
Oh, but it's not like the European tour anymore.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck it is, but whatever.
Yeah.
And then, but the one funny thing was Hatton wants to blow up the 18th hole because he thinks that hole sucks.
Terrell Haddon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, 17 hole course. That's all he wants. He just wants a 17 hole course. No,
Yeah.
but he actually, I think, wants a little bit of a redesign to go down there.
Why? What happened to him? Did he have a collapse?
No, like he shot 5 under on Sunday.
Yeah.
I think he was in like 5th place.
Hmm.
But he just doesn't like that. I mean, maybe he did not play well earlier in the week
Yeah.
on that hole specifically. So I don't know. I just thought it was funny that he's like, we should just blow it up, and he's not one to hold back on his wording.
Right.
So
Oh, that would be fun.
to blow up a hole, or-
Yeah, definitely. Like Caddyshack.
yeah, yeah, that would be kind of fun.
Well, only if you were to make it better. Just to.
That's true.
I wouldn't be a fan of just ruining a golf course just for the heck of it.
Yeah, well,
There are a lot of people who hate golf courses,
that's true.
but I don't think they're such a bad thing, if I'm going to be quite honest.
So there's no Corn Ferry winner yet. They're still playing. They're in round 3 right now.
Yeah, that's right.
The leader's at 13 under, though. Whether that's accurate, who the hell knows? Because last week I was talking about it, and then it changed in the middle.
Oh, sure. Well, yeah, you get updates on that. So, who's in the lead?
Zheng Chang Do.
Okay.
He's from China.
Sure.
You know who's? Eric Barnes. Who was the Barnes that was
Ricky Barnes.
Ricky? Thank you. I was like, that's not him. I don't think there's anyone overly notable.
No, but there's
That's like top of the leaderboard. What's his name? We were talking about the guy who had to do the 2-year service.
Sangmoon Bay.
Yeah. I keep scrolling. I don't see him. Grayson Murray on there.
No, there will be a bunch of guys on the Corn Ferry Tour this year that we'll recognize from last year.
Oh, I'm sure. Campos, he didn't make the cut. Ted Potter Jr. But I know... Who was the guy? No, never mind. Anyway. Sean O'Hare withdrew. Ollie Snyder-Jans, he withdrew.
Okay, yeah.
Whatever happened to that dude?
Apparently he's not playing that well.
He was ripping stingers. That was his thing.
Yeah.
The Ollie Stinger. But Michael Kim.
Oh, Chesson Hadley. Isn't he playing on that tour now?
He might be.
Actually, he may have been number 125 in the FedEx Cup last year.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, I think he was in fact. I think he birdied or he got like a hole in one on towards the end of the last tournament, and I think it's like pretty much got him into the FedEx Cup. We should have considered him for our team.
Number 125, like Mr. Irrelevant in the NFL.
Yeah, and he like knocked out Justin Rose, I think.
Nice.
Yeah. We really should have thought about him for our team.
Well, I mean, we didn't actually send in the redone picks.
Yeah, so we can still consider that, but I don't know. It's just gonna be too much of a mess.
It might be.
I think we're already established. We got a good team.
Yeah, I think we're pretty solid. So not so solid. Do you want to go not so solid?
Yes. Let's. Who's our winner for the or loser?
So let's get the. I still don't get the trophy. I got too much crap in my pockets. I gotta like unload. There. So let me click some buttons here. Trophy. All right.
Some Bryce Garnett.
Yeah, he made the cut and ended up at 3 under, which isn't terrible.
Oh, that's solid.
Yeah, I mean, you think about some of them.
I'd love to be 3 under.
Some of them you see they're like 12. You know, they just have like they make the cut and then they just go, just like shoot a bajillion over.
Oh right, yeah. As long as you made that cut, that's something.
Yeah. So he has he actually has a PGA Tour win. It was one of the Punta Cana ones.
Oh, cool.
So I thought that was interesting. I was like, never heard of this guy before, and he's like, oh, he's got a win on tour.
Yeah. Oh, there's a ton of guys on tour that we've never that have won that we don't know.
Oh,
I'm sure.
yeah, and the funny thing is, like, we've been doing this almost a year,
Yeah.
and I think that's what makes it funny. Is
To
that
still have no idea.
Have no idea.
Well, yeah, we don't put a whole lot of work into it. So.
What are you saying? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, more than some, I guess. So.
That's true. So, do you know who the runner-up was?
No, I do not.
You got to guess.
For
At the Punta Cana resort and
Phil.
no, Phil was not.
Oh, the Punta. I thought you were talking about
No. In 2018, that when Bryce Garnett.
How about Sean O'Hare?
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
He's one of our guys.
Is it Chesson Hadley or
Nope.
Keith Mitchell?
Boom.
Nice.
Keith Mitchell got second.
We need a big season out of him.
Oh yeah, if that would be huge. If we have a big season with him, I think we have enough evidence in the 35 and now including the 36th episode of this, the 36th round, that we could probably.
We got to rename the podcast the Keith Mitchell Effect.
Yeah, and I think we would have enough that we could probably actually get him to show up for like 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that'd be pretty good. I mean, you have to. Everybody's gettable.
That's true.
You know, you put
it's 2022.
You put the effort in, you're going to be able to get it, and
we have put no effort in.
Yeah.
I messaged. Who was it? Oh, Jack. I messaged Jack a couple times. I was like, "Yo,
Jack.
got a ghostwriter?"
Jack Nicklaus. That's right.
No reply. I actually not related to the podcast at all, but it was a golf thing. So there was a company, BB&F, and they make ferrules, custom ferrules.
I don't know what a ferrule is.
Golf club. You know, the little black piece that connects the club and the shaft.
Okay.
That little, it doesn't connect. It's just a little like design piece.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
doesn't really do anything necessarily.
What?
Because the club head's so much wider than the shaft.
Yeah.
So that you need like a little transition piece.
Sure. Okay.
That's the ferrule. So
Gotcha.
they make custom ferrules, cool colors, all this stuff.
Okay.
But for whatever reason, their logo drives me nuts.
Yeah.
So it's the B. It's kind of like not quite like the love symbol
From Philly.
from Philly.
Yeah.
But it's got like that, the way it's stacked.
Yeah. So it's like a block.
Yeah, but
Like
it makes a circle. Like the part of the B, the two B's make half the top half of the circle. The and's symbol makes the lower part. But then the F is just an F. And I was like, why don't you complete the circle? And I literally I drew the picture.
Did you get in touch with them?
Yeah, I sent it to them. They didn't reply. They were not.
So
I'm assuming
they-
they were like, "Ugh, this fucking asshole. Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't care. Yeah, so I just wanted to know. I literally wrote that. I was like, I just want to know, like, why doesn't it look like this?
Yeah. Well,
You could have it. I don't care. Like, I sent it to you. You could keep it. I was like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Why?
can you pull it up on the screen for me to see?
For you to see.
Yeah, I mean, not for the forecasters are gonna have to do their own work and look it up. But I don't know what you're talking about. Now I'm curious.
I don't know if I could pull that one off. Right there. That's the one that I did.
That's the one that you did, yeah.
Yeah, but the F normally it just goes straight across.
Okay.
I was like, oh, you just have to curve that little piece up.
Yeah.
That's all I did. I didn't do anything special.
Oh yeah, I got you.
So annoying.
It's not. You can get through that.
No, no, you can't. It's inexcusable.
Yeah. If you're
Inexcusable graphic design work.
yeah, if you're into graphic design, then I can see how that can bother you. But for someone like me, I'm fine with it.
You're over it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get through this. So, in the worst player this week was
Jonas Blixensteiner.
Blixensteiner.
No, it's Blix.
It's just
Jonas
Blix. Yeah.
But I felt like
Why did you put that on there?
I don't know.
He's not even German.
he's a Swede.
He's a Swede. Yeah.
I don't know. It just like flow. It had a nice flow to it. Blixensteiner.
Yeah, he used to be pretty good too.
Yeah. So actually, that's good. Good segue, dude. Good segue.
Yeah, how's that with players that used
All
to
right,
be
so-
good that aren't anymore?
He played for FSU, and one thing is, doesn't matter where you're born in the world. If you want to play golf, you come to the United States and play D1.
Yeah,
That's just like across the board.
that's what people do. Yeah.
Like I forget who it was, but someone else that I remember. I was like, I forget where he was from, but he played at like Illinois or something. It may have been Bryce. I don't know. Someone really random that I was like, man, you played over here too? Oh, it was Peters. Thomas
Okay.
Peters.
Sure.
Pieters.
Yeah.
Pieters.
No, they all come over here and play. It's
Yeah. So Jonas Blixensteiner Rush was fourth in the 2013 PGA Championship, tied second in the 2014 Masters.
wow.
He won 2012 Fry's, 13 Greenbrier, and like Bryce, he made that, or he won, played in 3 majors, cut twice, tied for 50th in the 2018 PGA Championship. But like he had like a window of like a year calendar, not like a January.
Right, not a season, but a
Yeah, just from from March to March.
Yeah, like a
like
300.
he had like a solid stretch of golf.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing with Jonas. Like 2013 and 2014 for him were just like banger years.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's it.
It's a sport where you can be at the top and then fall off pretty quickly.
It's just mind blowing. Same thing. Like I hope for a number of reasons that he does better than this, but Willie Z.
He'll play well this year.
Yeah, but like I'm just saying, like his last year was so outrageously good
Yeah.
that it could hypothetically just be like, well, this is his like window where he has like 2 good years and he goes, all right, well, that was the end of Willie Z. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I
Like,
think it all depends on how much work you put into it. I think because like Jordan Spieth was good for like a 2-year window, and then he kind of fell off the face of the earth, but like he wasn't nearly as notable as he had been, and suddenly he's back last year.
yeah, and he made a ton of money last year.
He played awesome last year, and I think that's going to falter this year because my kid theory, he has a newborn, and it's just going to be tough. And
Yeah.
like that's probably doesn't always work out that way, but hey, it's a theory, and I'm playing it this year. But it was nice to see him come back, and he probably had to put a lot of work in to make adjustments.
For sure. I totally agree with that. And that's what I think is going to be interesting with like Spieth as well. Or not Spieth, Ricky.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think he's going to be terrible.
he's been so terrible.
Unfortunately.
My one pick that we did. Well, let's get to the turn. We're going to the turn
We're going to the turn. Yeah, okay. Let's talk some fantasy golf here.
because that was my one. Was Jason Day. Nothing to do with kids, but he's been not that great for a while. After he had a run.
Yeah, well, his run lasted like over 5 years though. He was
Right, but still, like I think we're just
he's just getting older. I think.
well that too. I know he made some big swing changes. I was watching some of his videos, so that could be interesting and good.
Right, equipment changes happen too, and
Yep.
that
The new stealth driver's out. It's got a red face.
yeah, I haven't hit a new driver like ever, like a brand new driver that just came out that year.
Yeah.
I've never swung one.
Really? Never?
Not that I can recall.
All right.
Yeah. Well, when I say swing, I mean like use it, like in
Yeah.
my game, not like actually just holding it and swinging the club once. I'm sure I've done that before, but that's that's not what I'm talking about.
Just hit a couple.
Yeah.
That's the problem though. Like you hit a couple with it, and you're like, this is so much. This is better than mine.
Oh right. Yeah. It's like, oh, now I've got to buy this. And I can't afford it.
What I think it's funny too is a lot of it's like if you have like a couple-year-old driver, you're probably all right. It's when you go 5, 10, 15 years with the same driver, and then you get a
Right.
new one, and you're like, well, yeah, it's gonna
It's
be
gonna
better.
it's gonna make that difference. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
But also, it depends on like what type of player you are and like how much you actually care about improving, and like how
That's-
competitive you want to be.
yeah, that's
Because there's people that get really worked up about the newest equipment every single year, and like it's not changing their game.
valid. No,
because
because some people think it does.
Yeah, no,
Or-
tons
no.
of people think it does.
Think that it will,
Think that it will,
and
and
it never does.
right.
Ever.
Now, someone who is naturally gifted, they can still play pretty well with an old set of clubs, and
Mhm.
like spending over $1,000 on a new set is what going to take a stroke off your game, maybe for some people.
Yeah, it depends on. There's a number of
But
factors.
like, I mean, yeah, because you have
yes,
to
in
put a lot of
general,
work
like,
into it.
In general, I do think new equipment is good in like 5-10 year gaps.
Yeah, it doesn't.
like
You don't want to wait 20 years, and you don't have to do it every year.
Correct.
Is how I do it. I like to.
You
do
like to
something-
wait 20 years.
5. Well, no, like 5 to 10. I've had my set for like 5, maybe 6 years. This season will be like the 6th season.
Yeah, I always think of you.
I
having
look up
this-
the Callaway X Hot 2s.
All right, I will look it up
Let's see how old they are.
as I zoom into my face with the X Hot 2.
X Hot 2 irons, yeah.
All right, let's see what you got. When did they come into play?
And I bought them used. Someone had used them for a season, and then they sold them back to the club, and
Yeah,
I bought them then.
well, 2014. A lot of 2014 stuff, so I'm assuming it was right around then.
Yeah, so 2014. So that's been almost 8 years,
Yeah.
and so I've been using them for 6. That
No,
might-
so you got them pretty new. And irons are fine.
Yeah, like I'm not planning on having them for 20 years, but I'm going to have them for, I would say, at least the next 3 years.
Yeah, that's fair.
As long as I'm still beating people, I'm not concerned,
That's right. I'll play with some sticks. I don't care.
See, the trick is you go out there and play with shitty people.
Yeah.
That way you feel a lot better when you have a bad shot, because they just do a worse shot, and then you're still winning.
Yeah, that's true. Fantasy team. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah, so let's get to that. We've made our selections. We haven't emailed them in officially yet.
We emailed the first run.
Yeah, and we're making adjustments to that one.
Yeah, we
But as the
We
as the
made-
forecasters can imagine, Keith Mitchell is on our squad. I think we already mentioned that, along with Hudson Swafford, who just played his way onto our team.
let's go.
We're thinking, he just made it into the Masters and the U.S. Open.
Yeah, he's got some good chances. Good food and chances.
Yeah. So
No one's gonna get that joke, but that was a funny. that was a lot funnier in my head. Good food and chances.
I don't know what that is.
That's a Tony thing. So we showed up at the Grove Street house.
Yeah.
Tony was passed out, and he was like dreaming about something,
Okay.
and he was like talking in his sleep.
Yeah.
And we're like, when he woke up, we're like, "What were you dreaming about?" He's like, "Good food and chances." I was like, "Okay."
No, I've never heard that. It's ridiculous.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
We're like, all right, good food and chances, whatever that means.
Yeah. How about that?
It's really open ended. It could literally mean almost anything.
Yeah. Dreaming. That's something.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite, probably the only Tony quote that I have that I could instantly like. Good food and chances.
Right.
100%.
That's a good one.
All right. So Keith Mitchell and Hudson Swafford. Oh, we had
Tommy Fleetwood.
Yeah, goddamn right. The flow. He better win something this year because I don't think he's won.
No, he had a struggling year last year for sure.
Yeah, no, this is the one.
So I think we're taking a little bit of a chance on him. To be honest, I do feel that way. But
Yeah, and
I want to
still
root
played.
for him, so I'm fine with it.
And he still played in 18 events last year.
Yeah, but I don't
So
think
that's a good
he's not
amount.
going to play in as many though because he didn't. I don't know if he qualifies for
he'll be fine.
everything. Yeah, but he's in the top 50s, so he'll play in the WGC events. He'll play in the 4 majors.
Yeah, he's just gonna make bank. All right, so top of our money list was Sammy Sideburns.
Sam Burns, yeah, we were pretty impressed with him last year, and I think he is going to be I think he's going to be our horse, to be honest.
I hope so.
I think-
Actually, I hope the next one is the horse because I want to root for him so bad.
Scotty Scheffler.
Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah.
And I've picked him not a decent amount, but we've definitely made a pick of Scotty.
Yeah,
in-
for the Texas run, yeah.
The Texas run, you got to have your horse there.
You got to have that. So
And then-
I think he will get that elusive first win
Yeah.
on tour this season.
And that could be like the way the format of this whole thing is like if you get that, one that wins and then like one that maybe wins the next week, or they're all like a bunch of top 10s in that little span.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could just you're good.
Yeah, you got to win a little segment here, but we don't know what the other teams are going to look like. So
That's true.
So they'll come out this week, and there'll probably be about 50 teams in the draw.
And then Big Willie's dial.
Yes, Will Z. I like getting some youth on the team here.
I was actually that's why
like Sam Burns, Scheffler, Will Z, all pretty young. Not to mention Cameron Young,
Oh right.
the rookie.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're taking a little bit of a flyer on him, but
Yeah.
it's good to get someone in there that doesn't cost anything. So it's worth giving him a shot, and he looks like he's a pretty good player.
And then the last, not money wise, but Christian
Bezadenhout.
Bezadenhouten.
Yes. Yeah, for his quality of play, he was pretty cheap. He doesn't play over here a ton,
Yeah, so I think.
but when he
have a
does,
couple-
he plays well.
Yeah, and I think we have enough. Like, if you take out Tommy and Christian and have the other 6,
They're gonna play a lot.
yeah, especially the top, like our main 4, Keith, Willie, Scotty, and Sammy.
Yeah, they're gonna play in a ton of tournaments.
Yeah, they'll be out there like every week. So,
I would hope so.
and then these were very big R4 cents potentials.
Yeah, they were.
Tyler McCucumber.
We wanted him on the squad. We really did, but I don't think it would have been a good call.
I know that. I just want.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I agree that it's not a good call. Not as bad as Rafa Cabrera Bello.
yeah, I
Who
don't know.
was my worst pick of the season last year.
Yeah, so it would have been fun to have him on there for that Keith Mitchell effect. But we already have one Keith Mitchell, so
Yeah. How many Keith Mitchells
do you need? Yeah, one is probably more than you need.
Yeah.
So
And there were some others that I was like, we kind of talked about early. Like Sung J M, I thought was a good one.
yeah, he was expensive though.
Yeah. Garrick Higo.
Actually, Sanjay M was under $5 million.
Yeah, he was 4.
Yeah.
4.1.
Garrick Higo, yeah, he just doesn't play enough tournaments, though. I don't know if we're
Yeah.
going to see him over here enough.
Whoa, Joe, quiet down over there. We're trying to record.
Hey, yeah, we got a dog in the studio today.
And then who else? Jason Day. We talked about Ricky, Daniel Berger.
Chesson Hadley.
I put in Dylan Fratelli just
Okay.
to see because I thought he could be a good one. You know, like it's just
Yeah.
obviously you have no idea.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a crapshoot. I'm going to be upset if Chesson Hadley has a huge year and we didn't pick him. But
The other one was I don't know. He made like a way more money than I expected. Was Maverick McNeely?
huh?
I think he's the Booyakasha.
No, that's Chesson Hadley.
Oh, that is him.
Yeah.
Man, they look really similar.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's Chesson there. Whoa, Joe. He's a good dog. What's he have to say?
Anything?
He's just sniffing.
Just sniffing the microphone. All right. What you good boy? What you good puppy dog?
Yeah, so we'll have to see how things start at the Farmers. We got 30 weeks to be.
Oh, 30? It's that long?
It's 30 weeks long. Is this?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So for
That's so helpful for us in doing this.
oh shit! Look at that. I forgot. Okay, cool.
What?
I got to pay you for the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I've been meaning to break 100 anyway. You got a 50 there. I owe you 50. I'll give you the 100. I'll take the 50.
Oh, my God. This works out so well.
All
I
right.
I just had a lesson,
Oh, cool.
and I got paid.
There you go. Nice. So yeah, that'll work out.
Oh, that's
Yeah, make sure I don't forget at the end of this.
All right. I'll do my best. No guarantees. Can I help you?
Yeah. So yeah, what else do you think for the?
No, I
For the
think we're
fantasy.
good. Like I mean, I seriously think there could be events where 6 of our 8 could be in the top 10.
Yeah.
Like they're solid.
This happens every year though that you think your team is
I'm
awesome.
just saying. Like, well, I've never done this before, so this
Right.
is year 1,
yeah.
which is why I'm still excited. Like
Oh,
I've only done like 3 years of fantasy football.
Okay.
I've-
See, the thing
So,
is, we
like-
didn't do enough research in ours. I mean, I've seen some of the research that goes into this. Like my brothers, for example, get really crazy into it.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's
well,
my thought process on it. How look at that team.
But it's
Our team's
you,
good.
you have to like this is a fantasy situation where you have to do a ton of research because
or not.
you want to know what's going on in their personal lives. You want to know what's going on in their like we talked about switching equipment and that kind of stuff. If you're
Oh.
a guy you're picking, if you want to pick John Rahm and spend $7 million on him, you got to be sure that he's
gonna throw up some.
going to
wins.
play well. You know, like if he
Well, same with like Cantley, he was 7 mil. Like DeChambeau, Colin Morikawa, they're all 7.
yeah, they all had fantastic seasons last
Right,
year.
and it's like, are they gonna repeat that work, or do you think someone else is gonna have like that?
I think someone else is going to make a push. I mean, those 3 or 4 that you mentioned are all going to have good seasons because they're, the best in the world. But I wouldn't say all 4 of them are going to have a similar season.
Yeah.
You got to fall off in some way. Not all 4 of them, but
Well, I mean, like Cantley had 4 wins, one of which was because Rahm got COVID.
yeah. So it should be
A 3 and a 2.
And Rahm only had 1 victory. Like I don't even believe that. Was the U.S. Open?
He won a major.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah. See, that's that.
Short-term memory.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was
Well,
interesting.
no,
Like,
because he won at Torrey Pines, right? They had the U.S. Open there. Torrey Pines got played twice last year
yeah.
for the Farmers, because that's where the Farmers is this coming week, right?
Yeah. Do you want to transition into the back 9 already? Or do you have any other random shit to talk about?
No, we can. Yeah, we can move to the back.
No, I don't care.
So that's where Rahm won though. It was at Torrey Pines for the U.S. Open.
Right. So
I could have
he's-
sworn he had 2 victories, and I guess it was probably that one that I'm thinking about that he got COVID and had to
which is
had to bow out.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was such a ridiculous scenario.
Yeah, when you look back at the past 2 years, it's crazy the way things have shifted or like developed and like changed throughout.
Yeah.
The warnings for certain things, and people relaxing on it, and then going back and like There was a time, like 2 years ago, around this time, people were teaching other people how to wash their hands.
Yeah.
Like people didn't know how to wash their hands. Like it's fucking ridiculous.
He did win at Torrey Pines,
Yeah.
U.S. Open.
Right.
Dedicated it to Seve.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's cool.
Third in the Open Championship.
This is for John Rahm.
Yeah.
For those.
Yeah, so he had like just a bunch of really good. Like he was up there in a bunch.
Like yeah.
2021. He was top 10 in every major in 2021. So there's like a hefty sum of money right there.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You win one, you tied for third, you tied for eighth, you tied for fifth.
Yeah.
That's just incredible golf. God.
Yeah. So he's number one in the world. We expect him to be very good again. I couldn't justify.
$7 million though.
Yeah,
For him?
that's almost half of your allotment. You know?
Yeah, that'd be crazy to think that he would. Yeah, no.
Although I know my brother put a ROM team in there though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That feels like a lot of work to
Yeah.
like try and figure out who else
Yeah. Well,
to pick.
that's where the research comes in and
No.
like all that.
No, that's ridiculous.
I told you last week how the people who do well in this are the same people every year. It's like the same thing in like Rounders when Matt Damon's talking about how like the people at the World Series of Poker at the final table, it's the same people for a reason, you know. They're not
they're-
just the luckiest guys in Vegas. Like they work at it and they're better at it. So the people who do the research end up doing better.
Yeah. And then there's us.
And then there's us. We'll see.
I like our team. I think our team's good.
I like our team a lot too, but you know, clearly there's a lot of luck involved.
Yeah.
Because with any fantasy situation, you don't know what's going to happen. You know, injuries happen.
No, that's true. But that's why you get a mulligan.
Yes. So, yeah, that mulligan will probably come in handy later on. Because we can get rid of Hudson Swafford and pick up Hoagie.
Is it hoagie or hog?
Oh, I don't even know. I say Hoagie.
Okay. Which means it's probably hog.
Right, exactly.
Which means you're probably wrong.
But it's just more fun to have a Hoagie on the course,
That is true.
running around.
The Hogue. Oh, there was another dude I was looking up to. He had such a goofy. He was like, his nickname was like Homeless Hobbs or something.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that's a pretty obscure nickname to give someone.
Yeah, that is kind of strange. I want Harry Higgs on our team.
Well, I don't.
Why? He's fun. He's fun to root for.
Yeah, but I feel like he's just like, that's it. He's fun to root for.
Yeah, but there was
he's kind of our. That's like Tommy. That's what Tommy's in there for.
Tommy Fleetwood. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want him to win so bad.
Hopefully he does a good job. We'll see.
Come on, Tommy. All right.
Now, Torrey Pines. We've already done this. We've already talked about the
yeah, we did.
the architect and everything.
Yep. It was
You know,
funny
out
because I was like
San
going
Diego.
through it and I was like, I feel like this looks familiar. But what I
Right, because it was less than a year ago that we
Yeah.
talked about this course twice. You know.
yeah. Did we talk about the tree?
The type of like
Yeah.
Torrey Pines. Like
yeah.
like
Did you know
the
it's
Torrey Pine-
well, it's critically endangered.
Yeah, it's only they only find it there and like on some island.
Yeah.
yeah, we talked
Okay.
about that.
All right, cool. I just want to make sure.
But you can bring it back up.
No,
though.
we just did.
Okay, yeah,
Go back and listen to other shit that we've done. talked
yeah. So
about.
that's named after a specific type of pine.
Yep.
We
Tory.
know it's a public track, and I think I've talked about how I've heard that it's a dog track out there for most of the season.
I'm sure.
Well, actually, last year it would have been really nice because they were preparing for the U.S. Open, so
That's
they probably didn't have as much
Yeah. Well, and like
public on it, for the month or two leading up to it.
So I went online on their website and all that, and I was like just checking some stuff out, and I was like, oh, this is interesting, like whatever. And I was looking at tee times, and it was like, oh, it's car path only on the north and the south course until after the Farmers.
Right, and then after that, it's going to turn into
Yeah, so you have like a little window where it's
when it's
probably
really nice,
awesome.
Right, exactly.
Like next week, probably be great to play,
Right,
and then so
and then you let that go for a month, and then there's going to be
oh yeah,
Yeah, it's not going to be quite the same. But still, I mean, that would be one of the dream courses to play, I would say.
Of course.
You know?
And then, do you know how much it is for? Well, there's two. There's two fees.
Yeah, if you're a resident in San Diego, it's actually pretty affordable.
Yeah.
But if you're outside, it's...
So, do you have a guess?
I
How
want
much?
to. I want to guess like $60 if you're a resident,
Okay.
and then I want to say like closer to 300 or 400 if you're
Ooh.
not.
You were real good on the first one. It was
Yeah.
63.
Okay, and maybe 180 for the second.
Much
for,
better. It's 202.
202. Okay, yeah. I don't know why
I don't
went
know
so
why
strong.
202, but 202 it is.
Yeah,
Is that like the area? code?
$200 to play
That's even.
a
That's not
pretty
even that
renowned
bad.
course. That's not bad.
No, like I think I've played, or
Yes.
I've paid. Well, I didn't pay. My parents paid $200 to play somewhere in like Myrtle Beach.
Yeah,
It wasn't like anything. It was just Myrtle, like
Yeah,
just
there's,
a course in Myrtle Beach.
sure. No, but I mean, there's are some really nice ones down there too.
Yeah, of course. So my one thing that I don't think we did last time is I went to the website.
Nice looking website, Torrey Pines.
It's this like that's it. Like I think I could have done this in like,
Oh, it looked like it was going to be really nice, and it doesn't
and then
seem
like
like
you go to
there's-
about. It's like we have golf tournaments. They're big ones. You could call it golf shop. That's it. Like, dude, you have so much information that could be about this golf course, and you just put like,
Oh, like a little
"Oh,
blurb.
we're in La Jolla, California. It's on the cliffs. All right, we have a 18-hole golf course. We have two of them,
Yeah, the
The
people
US
the people that are going to this
I know,
already
but
know. They
this
already
is-
know.
and then like the staff instructors, like, would you take it in with a? What kind of camera did you use?
Yeah.
Like an old webcam? Webcam photo? Like these are terrible.
Yeah, they should. Yeah, those aren't good. But
They're so grainy, and I was like, "This is a Muni course." Like,
well, that's what it is.
I know, but
Yeah,
like
so-
they really stuck with it for the website, even though the course probably makes millions of dollars.
Yeah, maybe. I'm sure.
I just thought that was so funny. Like when I got to this page, I was like, "Jeez."
well, they don't put their money into the website. They put their money into the
Yeah, put their money where their mouth is.
course. I hope.
I guess. I don't know. I just thought that was interesting.
So, what do you think about picks, though?
I don't like that. Well, now this is weird. It's gonna be awkward. Do we pick our team every week?
Oh no. I mean, clearly we're going to root for our team. Actually, what we should do is make a pick outside of our team, each of us.
Yeah, that was my
So we should.
my general.
It's
thought
going to be tough
process.
not picking Scotty Scheffler during the
The
Texas run,
Yeah,
but that's just how we're going to have to do it this season. We are not allowed to pick those 8 guys.
all right, fine. Let's see who's playing.
I'm going to have to go with Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, that's a good one. Like like I want to pick Rom. This is not the right place.
Well, yeah, because that makes sense because he's coming off of a victory there.
Yeah, which makes me feel like he's. Do we have? No, I don't. We don't have him. I just saw someone's name that I was like, ooh, I might go Abraham Answer.
Why?
I don't know. I hope he's playing.
Yeah, I think that's a surprising pick, but if that's what you're feeling,
No, I'm not feeling it because he's not playing there. So
okay.
that one's out.
Yeah, Colin Morikawa. This is an Iron Strikers course.
I could pick Tyler McCucumber since he's not on our team.
Yeah, he is playing this week. I don't like his chances though, because there's going to be a really good field playing this
Yeah,
week.
there is it's a strong field. Cameron Champ's
Cameron
another
Champ.
one.
I just saw Cameron Champ scroll by there. Why not pick him?
Do I do
Jonas Blix, get out of here!
to
No,
make the cut? It's the Keith Mitchell effect, man.
that's right.
I thought about Patrick Rogers for the team as well.
I don't know if I would have went for that.
Cam Young. Oh, he's on our team.
He's on our team, so we can't pick him. I mean, that's a rookie playing at where I don't even know where he's from.
Hey, Kamau Mama Johnson.
Nice.
He was a worse score guy.
Yeah, he was one of our guys.
I think he was one of the originals.
Yeah, one of the early.
Oh, can I pick him?
Bryson? I think it's only fitting that you pick Bryson.
I got to start off,
Yeah.
even though it's yeah.
We're not starting off, but it feels like we're starting off right now because
Yeah.
it's the beginning of a whole new
Yeah.
portion of this podcast. Now that we are going to officially have an hour 4 cents fantasy team,
Yeah, I'm going with Bryson.
do it. I think that's a good call for
Yeah.
you.
Let's
I mean,
go, Bryson.
I'm rooting against him because I still don't like him.
That's fine. I don't care. And he was supposed to play last week or 2 weeks ago. I think it was in the Sony he was supposed to play, but his wrist was hurting.
Oh yeah, that was awesome when Brooks kicked the shit out of him in that in the match.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even close.
No, it wasn't even like a fun match. That was boring as shit. It
Oh yeah, then
was boring as
like Brooks was like being humble, or not like humble, but he was being gracious and saying how Bryson was really good and he was like impressed with him and he was
Yeah.
like trying to be kind about it.
We're
Like,
gonna be friends.
You can tell that it was like just
No.
such bullshit.
Yeah, like I don't understand. That was whatever.
Yeah, it's fine by me.
All right, so Bryson, I root for it anyway. So
Yeah,
I kinda
And,
wanna pick-
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
I'm gonna root. I'm rooting for him anyway. So I want to pick someone else.
Oh wow, we're actually.
I'm gonna root for him anyway.
Okay, this is a
Um,
what about Phil? I mean, that's his home
No.
course.
God, no,
he's
not-
playing like garbage right now. But
yeah, exactly. God, it's so hard to pick some random dude to win a golf tournament.
it is. It's
It might be one of the more difficult. Like, you get a team sport like football. It's like, well, it's either that team or that team. Now you have like 100. You have like 150 people.
right. So yeah, that's why when like the betting odds are even for the favorite in a tournament are still,
They're-
7-8 to 1.
Yeah. I wonder what the odds are right now. Betting.
Yeah, and I wonder who is favored.
I think it's Rom.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That would make
I
sense.
was like 99% sure. Sure. Let's see what this shows up as. Plus.
why don't they have this in order?
Yeah. What in the world? Will plus 3,300. I mean, some of these guys are like
Oh, they have it based on the
tea time.
tee times. Okay.
So Willie so far plus no.
okay.
There we go. Hideki. Hideki's a good one. Mark Hubbard. They don't even give him a line.
Yeah.
Sammy Sideburns. He's not bad.
plus 250 or two.
Oh,
2500
Patrick Reed.
plus 2500.
I think
yeah.
Patrick Reed won this last year. I'm like 99% sure Patrick Reed's the defending champ.
Yeah.
Um.
Well, you got to make your pick.
Oh right, I forgot I was doing that. Let's go. Oh, Daniel Berger. No, Brooks. God no, I'll never.
Oh,
pick
you
him.
hate Brooks.
I don't actually.
Right.
I just think it's funny to play into that whole thing. I'm going.
Daniel Berger. Didn't he lose his card last season?
I don't think so. There's no way he played way too well last year. These are weird. This whole thing's weird. I don't like it.
I don't like technology. I don't like any of that.
Yeah, that's why I have to do all the.
Right, yeah.
Oh, you just show up and talk into the microphone.
all, yeah.
You just say stupid shit on. And that's it. That's the extent of it. All right.
Is that official? Daniel Berger?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm
Okay,
picking
cool.
Berger.
Okay, cool.
Going for the
so
Bergs.
Berger and Colin Morikawa.
Yeah. Because Berger was another one I really wanted to pick, but he was expensive too.
Was he?
He was like 4. He was in the 4 mil.
Yeah, you're
right.
right. I guess he had a better season than I thought. I don't know
Him
why.
and Sungjae both were at like 4.1, 4.2 mil, which is crazy.
Yeah.
The other one that kind of shocked me, because he's the furthest one up, was Louis Oosthuizen. I mean, we know why he got second place every tournament.
Yeah. Yeah.
But 6 mil.
He still hasn't won on U.S. soil, right?
6 mil with 0 wins.
Yeah, we thought he was going to make it happen so many
And
times.
Xander Schauffele had 5.2 with 0
I almost
wins.
want to pick him for
Who?
Louis.
No, I'm not picking Louis. He's getting old, man. He's getting up there.
Yeah.
But I think I like our Scotty pick because he was 4.5 with 0 wins.
Yeah.
Like Berger had a win, but like Sung J M had 4.1 mil, 0 wins. But yeah, it's just crazy. Like some of these dudes, like Corey Connors, was 25th on the list.
Yeah,
It's like
there's
what?
consistency out there.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. You got anything else?
Now it's
Oh, I never even went to the back nine. Back nine.
that's right.
All right, slow down, move over is our public service announcement. It's at the end of every one of our rounds. So if something's happening on the side of the road, please slow down and move over. And if you can't move over, slow way down. Turn on your hazards. You could save a life. Yeah, you.